Yo, welcome to the Rap Platform Podcast. Your boy Big Tino.
Hardaway, JR, skinny nigga of the year right here.
Meech Files.
She actually got it right this time. That's good. Meech Files.
She said it with a list.
Meech Files. Meech Files. I did not.
So anyway, man, on today's show, we got a couple good topics for y'all, man. We might run down with a little bit of... They're killing our legends. We got to talk about that. I know a lot of people been thinking about it. Got to get into this Trick Daddy of Ross, who got the better catalog. Rick Ross actually has a memoir coming out. Talk about some robberies that went down. And a Let's Rap segment. Y'all good with that?
Yeah. You all right? You all right?
Nothing to add.
Cool. So they're killing our legends. Number 1 being Michael Jackson. Number 2 being R. Kelly.
They already got Cosby.
They got Cosby already. So y'all fill in for me real quick. So what do y'all feel about? We talked about this on the phone like a couple days ago. We had a crazy conversation, like basically saying like our out.
Type people.
Why
did he do that interview?
I mean, that had to be his publicist, bro. Set him up for that.
He should be fired.
You think so?
Had to be,
bro. His publicist should be fired.
He has no reason to go on TV after that.
Why did he do that?
I mean, if you're a lawyer, you telling him to stay away from any interview right now, like that.
Bro, like
that's not helping your case at all.
And then he had his girlfriends go do an interview as well.
The two, right?
Honestly, listen. The past, R. Kelly may have been a part of the things going on in the past. I think currently it's them two running the show. I don't even think he has shit to do with it.
What you mean by that?
I feel like this whole thing that they say is going on, this whole little cult thing, I think it's the two girls, like they the head honchos in charge. I don't even think R. Kelly know what's going on for real.
So you think he's oblivious to the sex cult?
That's just my take. He probably gave them the game and they ran with it, but I think like he...
Yeah, because it was one, she was real assertive. Ain't nobody telling me to do a motherfucking thing.
No, seriously, and they go hard for him. It's like nobody has a gun to their head.
I don't know what I want to do with my life.
They won't even go back to their families. Like if you watch the Lifetime thing, some of them, like you see the mom, she came and got her daughter. Her daughter went back like a couple of days later. So no one has a gun to their head doing these things. I'm like, I don't know. It's too many hoes.
They say Robert ain't got that much bread left. So what is it?
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. I don't think Robert's even running the show no more. He's the face, so he's gonna take the fall.
So they're using like the brand of the womanizing legend, and they're the face.
Why not?
They're using his face to fund their.
Why not? Because even if
sex culture, I'm just trying to get this right. They're using his face and brand to traffic in women.
Listen, if he get indicted right. Listen, if he get indicted right now, watch that show still goes on. They still gonna be running it. Think about it.
You think he gonna go down now?
I don't know. Yeah. I mean, he gonna go in. I think regardless of the fact. But my point is, are they really killing our legends? Is it something that they doing to themselves? Is it that when we and you was talking about it, we were saying, I was telling you, I was like, listen, I think it's because we should know as black people that we can't put ourselves in that position. Like, you under the scope already. When you black, you under the scope. That's just, that's off rip. So I think for you being at that level, that caliber of business or whatever, or stardom, whatever you want to call it, you should know they coming for you.
Eventually.
They coming for you.
And so, I mean, the thing is, like, you know, and I don't want it to get misconstrued. If you...
Misconstrued?
Yeah.
Not misconstrued, but misconstrued.
Yeah, fuck you, doctor.
Misconstrued. Don't get it misconstrued on this show now.
You have on a velvet shirt.
That's
fuck
right.
you.
That's true.
Right. So anyway, Bill Cosby, right?
Right.
Sick son of a bitch. Should be locked up. He should be. He was giving bitches Quaaludes for the pussy. And he didn't even have to do it. He was Bill Cosby. You know how many bitches would have fucked Bill Cosby just because he's Bill Cosby?
Someone makes sense, though.
Listen, Sam Cassell, if you don't know who Sam Cassell is, Google him right now and go to images. That nigga right there he married a bad bitch. And it's a bitch we in Miami, Florida right now. It's a bitch about 15 miles from here that'll give him some pussy willingly. Just because he played in the fucking NBA. You mean to tell me Bill Cosby couldn't have got pussy off his own fucking merit?
But someone
made
sense, though. And he
got to drop Quaaludes in a bitch drink?
That's the part I was going to say. Someone made sense. They were saying that, for instance, with the whole thing going on with the R. Kelly thing, it's like targeting black girls. So that's why no one's like caring too much to like put him behind bars. The whole scandal with Cosby, it was involving white women. No, when they gotta cry wolf.
Let's think about that.
They crying wolf.
But no, this is the thing too though. The other thing is this too, right? Because even Bill Cosby was fucking with white women, and they got him up out of there. Well, they didn't even get him up out of there that quick.
They got him up out of there quick. Listen.
No, but think about it. He was doing that shit for years. He was doing this shit for years. Like years. Like he been doing this shit since like the 70s. R. Kelly had been, the nigga married Aaliyah in like the fucking 90s. They said the nigga was hanging out at the motherfucking, they said the nigga was hanging out at fucking middle schools and shit, which is weird.
That's his.
Right? And this nigga was like 22. And they let him get away with that shit for years and years. A nigga even forged Leah's signature so they can get married. That's public information. Bro. That's wild. So it's like, it take a minute for all these niggas to get wrapped up. I think the nigga that they got up out of there the quickest was Michael Jackson.
Oh yeah.
The nigga that because that Neverland shit, the nigga built Neverland. The next year they got that nigga the fuck out of there.
Yeah. And not even trying to make it a black and white thing, but it kind of is because like these white guys out here doing all those things, they like sweep it under the rug. Like what's the guy
Kevin
who was
Spacey.
him? It wasn't the Kavanaugh
his allegations
guy.
about the same as Michael Jackson's.
Yeah, it's like
fucking little boys and shit.
And it's like I say, aside from them doing that in their personal lives, we still have to think about like the things that they gave us, like with their craft, like music, talent, everything like that. And I feel like that's the part where I say that they're killing off our legends, because even with the whole Bill Cosby thing, like I was just getting ready to watch Different World on Netflix. They took all his stuff, but they took it off
Halloween
like all.
Come around, I'm still watching Thriller. Like,
no, but true. But I feel like they're like killing their legacies. Like at the end of the day, those people still had a legacy for our black culture.
I think what it was that, well, this is real, I guess off the ledge, but I think what it was, they were trying to kill it off for white people. Because black people, I feel like, still gonna look at the same way. You still gonna judge R. Kelly the same way. You know you still playing R. Kelly music, whether you like it or not.
We all still playing R. Kelly music.
You know you still playing Michael Jackson
for years that he tried to marry Aaliyah.
That's what I'm saying. You still from listening to Michael Jackson. You still look at him as a legend, regardless.
Yeah, we still playing him at the barbecue.
But for white people though, you know what I'm saying? They look at it like, oh, I can't believe it.
But that's my.
I could never love him.
That's my other point too.
You know what I mean?
That's my other point too, because like it's killing off their legacy for white America, right? But will white America do the same thing to their own? That I'm not sure.
No.
That's what we're bringing up.
But see, but this is the thing, right? Because Harvey Weinstein and Kevin Spacey, two examples of, and numerous priests, but
for sure,
motherfuckers still go to the Catholic Church and shit. But anyway, just to name a couple, Kevin Spacey and Harvey Weinstein. I mean, like, the things that they've done, sick, grotesque, aligns with the shit that R. Kelly and all of them have done. And amongst white America's culture, they done got them up out of there. Yeah. Like at the Academy Awards, or was it the Emmys, when they had like the Time's Up thing, and they was like talking they shit or whatever, like time is up. People like Harvey Weinstein, you guys are fucking done. You're fucking out of here. So you know what I mean? Like they wore all black. Remember that? Like in solidarity to, you know, in that type of behavior being in the industry or whatever. So it's like in their world they're getting rid of it, but it's like we don't give a fuck about it. But then again, we don't make up majority of the country.
That too, and it's not even like condoning their behavior, but it's not that I'm condoning their behavior, but it's like I said, they probably killed them off, but not killed them off enough that, okay, they can't still make money. I feel like, for instance, look how Cosby, like, that's an old ass man y'all put in prison.
He don't live his whole life already.
I get it, but still, it's like they kill our legends off to the point that they can't make any moves. It's like a straight blackball thing, and it's like they don't do that to their people. Like those people still gonna have opportunities at the end of the day. Our people don't have those opportunities, and then it's like if our people's, well, you know, it comes down to the support thing. Oh, you support a rapist, you support that, you support that. But
I don't think it's.
But I'm saying our people, like, we're not even at one point. We're not even going to support them because we're still listening to the mass media, which is ran by white people.
You're still supporting them, I guess, but The problem, like I was mentioning, was the fact that we are African American, so we should know that if we do these type of things, raping little boys or whatever it is, just because we're African American, it's a whole nother level.
Yeah.
But if we rob somebody, it's oh my god, I knew it. All of them are robbers.
I don't think it's so much. As far as legacy, I don't think it's so much of a money thing. Like, oh, they can't get no money because they blackballed. I mean, that's a part of it, sure, but I think it's more of a psychological thing. I think it's almost some Willie Lynch shit because it's like
definitely Willie Lynch.
You know, Bill Cosby was like the TV dad, even though the shit he did was wrong, and you know he brought that shit on himself. Like all of these people were figures within the black community.
Pillars.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like they wipe out the positive images of them.
So it's like I don't know what I mean. It's tough because they brought this shit on themselves because it goes back to the simple point of when you black. And you you know you can't be doing shit like that, nigga.
Right.
Like you gotta chill. So it's like it's a double-edged sword, cause it's like you know as soon as you do something wrong, they waiting to bury you. So it's like, come on, cuz you can't do none of that shit.
But I guess as a consensus, do y'all think that that's exactly what this initiative is to kill our legends like the Jussie Smollett and Michael Jackson?
Oh no, Jussie, that's a different. That's different.
Fuck
but
Jussie.
for instance, with the whole Cosby thing, wasn't he about to buy a network? Was it?
Yeah, he was about to buy a network. Yeah,
that's what they say about all them boys.
Jackson was about to buy something. Prince was about to start buying things. Like, come on, they trying to kill our legends all.
Yeah, I mean those are
even. I just watched.
So y'all make sure y'all get over there.
I send it to you.
Make sure y'all get over there to Jazz in the Gardens because one of them might be dead. You know what I'm saying? Next year, I'm just saying
that's terrible.
They're killing off all the legends out there. They all out there. Lionel Richie out there right now.
Lionel Richie ain't my motherfucking legend.
He ain't your legend.
Oh, he doesn't go. He's not in that group.
Why he one of your legends, bro? No? I gotta hear this. I gotta hear this.
Remember the other day, not the other episode, I said fuck Smokey Robinson.
You said Smokey. You didn't say Lionel.
I got the same energy for Lionel.
Same energy for Lionel.
Yeah,
let me hear
fuck
this.
Lionel Richie too.
Let me hear this.
Yeah.
Why? Because he adopted a white daughter.
Bruh, when have you ever seen Lionel? When's the last time you seen Lionel Richie do anything black besides Jazz in the Gardens?
I was about to say Jazz in the Gardens is black. That's for sure black.
Yeah, I mean they cut him a check. He gonna show up, but
okay. Still don't gotta do it. He got enough money. He ain't gotta do it.
I ain't really seen him do too much shit black. And Smokey Robinson, every time some black shit go down at a white institution, they ask
Smokey, just get out there.
Get your black ass out there and fucking say something.
I don't think that's what they do.
They do that shit. They got a few token niggas out there. Smokey, fuck, get out there with your fucking blue eyes. What are you fucking good for? Shit.
Yo, that imitation is so
they do the white
hilarious.
lips and shit. What the fuck? Shit. Fucking son of a bitch.
I can't.
Fuck.
If I can make that a ringtone, I'm gonna use that as a
fucking
ringtone.
bitch, man.
Oh man.
You're fucking out of here. You got the long. You're fucking out of here, man. Fuck.
We're gonna go to the next.
We definitely will. So
on that note,
with that being said, Trick or Ross, who got the better catalog?
Trick.
You know, this was and before you answer this one,
Trick.
Dang, bro, we didn't even get there.
She really hate Rick Ross. I have no idea.
Why?
It's not a hate thing.
Why?
You fucking despise
It's not a hate
Rick
thing.
Ross.
If you
I sent her a picture of his book cover. She was like, "Oh."
I just said I'll
And
pass.
this is a nigga that likes literature. This nigga like to read books.
Me too, yeah.
And this nigga like, "Oh." I was like, "You old crab ass nigga. Nigga write a book, you ain't gonna read it."
Explain
I'm gonna let you
that.
speak first. Okay.
Why are you trying to dodge this?
Wait,
Go ahead.
no, I'm gonna let you go into the topic first.
No,
and then explain my
you gotta
preference.
explain what you're talking
You the one jumping out of a trick.
Exactly.
Trick.
Okay, honestly, okay. For me, I would say growing up, like I have brothers. We listen to Trick Daddy. I feel like Trick Daddy, like other people put Miami on, but I feel like Trick Daddy really put Miami on. So it's like,
did it?
For me.
But like looking at the sequence of how things occurred, really?
I feel like it. Like honestly,
if
I think about Miami, I think about
Luke,
Trick Daddy.
If there's no Uncle
but that's
Luke,
what I said.
there's no Trick Daddy.
But that's what I'm saying. Other people put Miami on before Trick Daddy, but I'm saying for me, like when you think about Miami, I think about like, oh yeah, where you going? You don't know Nair and all of that, like the like what it's called, AKA 47 Book of Thugs. Like that's what I think of when I think of Miami. Like if you go to like a hood club and they play Anybody Want a Mother, like that's what I think of. Like I don't think of Rick Ross. Honestly, I like Rick Ross as a business person. I feel like he makes great business.
You don't like his music?
I like his first album. I like different songs.
Whoa.
I like different songs off of his.
You don't like Port of Miami?
You don't like Port of Miami?
That's his first album.
You didn't like Triller? You didn't like?
I like a couple of songs off of Triller.
You didn't
like Black Market?
You didn't like Teflon Don?
No,
What?
Rich Forever. You didn't like Rich Forever?
No.
You didn't like?
I didn't.
Lie to me. Lie to me. You didn't like Rich Forever.
I didn't.
That's literally one of the greatest mixtapes ever. You didn't like Rich Forever.
I didn't.
Fuck you. Fuck
This is
you.
fuck me.
I don't believe it.
I guess I'm serious.
You know what,
You
bro? I
full
think
of
she just
shit.
need to go back and listen to it again.
You full of shit. No, this nigga just trying to be objective.
I'm not.
I get it for the sake of the show. It's fine.
I'm not.
I'm gonna say.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna say
Better catalog.
Rick Ross has the better fucking catalog.
I know you was gonna
And
go
I think,
there.
And I think it's clear as fucking day. Eric, am I lying? Rick Ross has the better catalog. I'm not saying that to say I don't fuck with Trick. I love Trick. Grew up on Trick. Trick tried to holler at my mama one time.
Really?
Yeah, he did. It was weird.
Man.
At first, I was like 10. I was like, oh shit, Trick gonna try to be my stepdaddy. And then as I got older, I was like, nah, cuz.
Why, Duluth?
No.
What I gotta do with
Why
it?
did you say that?
Because he's judgmental. I just had to.
Oh.
We didn't even know we had lupus at that time. That was like 98. God damn.
Let me take this over real
I just
quick.
know his mindset. That's why I asked.
Let me
No,
have
that's
this.
not where I was going with that. What the fuck do you think of me?
Oh Lord, that was
You are a
way
piece of
off.
shit.
You are a piece of work.
Jesus Christ.
I have never ever seen you behave in this manner.
Me?
You are unruly.
Let me stop.
Fuck, man.
But I was gonna say Ross definitely got the better catalog. But to your point though, when I think of Miami, yeah, I definitely think of Trick. If you ask me, cause that's two different questions you really answering. The question you would answering, I guess, would be, if you had to choose one person to represent Miami, which one would you choose?
That makes sense.
Then I would choose Trick. But if we talking about body of work, like all together, Trick got classics.
Yeah, I
But
think I'm
bodies
still
of
gonna go
work
with
all
Trick.
together, you gotta go with Ross.
I think I'm still gonna go with Trick.
You serious?
Yeah.
Even after the
Bodies
explanation?
of work. Yeah.
So I just
Bodies
did all
of
that.
work.
Yeah.
Rick Ross has
Whole bodies of work.
Because
better
I
bodies
feel
of
like
work.
Production. So you tell me right
and
now.
consistency.
So you mean to tell me right now?
Consistency, of course.
Production.
Doesn't have consistency.
Production, lyricism, features, topping charts,
Yeah.
all that you would say
I feel
Trick.
like y'all not giving him his credit. But this goes back to last
I'm
week's
giving him his
episode.
credit.
Go back.
Giving people their flowers while they're still here.
No,
Right.
listen.
We love Trick.
I love Trick.
I know, but
Completely give him
in my
credit.
opinion, he has the better catalog. That's my
I
opinion.
mean, I had to do the peanut butter jelly in the living room for my family every now and then. You know what I'm saying? I respect Trick. You know what I'm saying? Every time Shut Up come on, you know, hey, Tino, do the peanut butter jelly real quick. Shut Up on, right? We all grew up
Is that
on
why you don't
that.
have cartilage in your knee?
That's why I ain't got no cartilage now, man. I do with a baseball bat. And, you
Nigga,
know,
it's straight bone on
that's
bone.
But I was gonna say that if one person had to represent Miami, is Trick. If we talking about body of work, it's Ross. That's not
Hey,
even
Woody.
a question.
Okay.
That's
we
not a
just
question
gotta-
or a doubt.
No, we just gotta agree to disagree on that one.
Oh,
I still think he
Lord.
has the better body of work.
Oh Lord.
I'm gonna say Rick Ross.
I
all
can't
day.
agree with that
When I
one.
think about Port of Miami, when I think about Trilla, when I think about Teflon Don, when I think about God Forgives I Don't, when I think about the Maybach Music, the Maybach Music's 1 through 5, the Institute. Well,
Not back to block.
Bow Back the Block.
I
My
agree.
nigga has a record label where he had a team. Like
Yeah.
he basically thought he was Jay for a little bit. I mean, I'm just thinking about like influence. I'm just thinking about like the mark that he's
Lyricism.
gonna leave.
If
in
it
the
wasn't
game.
for a Trick Daddy, it wouldn't be a Rick Ross.
That's not true.
That's not true.
What?
That's
I
not
don't
true.
think so.
Ross was already in the game.
Yeah, Ross already.
In what game?
He was in the game
In the
already.
corrections game?
Oh Lord.
Oh, I'm just.
Speaking of corrections
He
game,
didn't need like we didn't need Trick for there to be a Rick Ross. You needed Khaled and you needed Suave House. Let's not forget that.
Okay, if it wasn't for
You're out of line,
if it wasn't
my
for
guy.
Big Pun, it wouldn't be a Khaled. So I'm just saying.
You just refuse to lose on this one. Huh? You just refuse to down this
let's
one.
just agree to disagree on
Yeah,
that
we
one.
get it.
And then speaking of correction officers past, Rick Ross coming out with a memoir about his past. What y'all think about that?
I'll pass on his pass.
I'm gonna read it. I think it's gonna be interesting to like hear his because I don't think he's ever spoken on it. I've only heard like rumors about why he went through that whole corrections thing or whatever. And, I don't want to speak on it because I don't know.
So we just don't know. Yeah.
We just don't know. But I've heard numerous rumors. I can speak on some of the rumors if you like.
Sure.
They're just rumors.
Like.
So I heard, right? And I'm not gonna say who my source.
You was ready to say this.
I
You
heard.
was ready to say this.
That,
you've been preparing. Like, this gonna be one moment I'm about to talk about this.
Yeah. So I heard, right, that Rick Ross, right around this area is where he grew up, and he was into the drug trade a little bit. Little nicks, little dimes here and there.
This man.
And then he had some homies that were on the inside, and they wanted him to, flush dope or do some really unethical shit within the jailhouse. So he became a correctional officer to then infiltrate his drug dealings with his friends that were locked up and do some
like
things
some
on the
Johnny
outside,
Brasco
and
shit.
some inside, outside. Yeah, some Johnny Brasco shit. That's what I heard.
Could be true.
And then he was very young when he did the correction officer thing. So, maybe he did that to earn a wage before he said, okay, fuck it. I'm going to take my first paycheck and buy a pound off consignment and, get the rest, buy a dunk, buy some chains. You know what I mean? Maybe buy a shirt from the Flea.
You going too far.
I'm just saying.
I was gonna let him have it.
I mean, does that not sound like some shit niggas
I have
know
no
do?
idea. I have no idea.
I know
live
niggas
that
who-
life. I know nothing about it.
Really?
I know nothing.
That don't
about
sound far-fetched?
I don't know.
We know plenty of niggas who take their 9 to 5. We know niggas who done took Pell Grant money.
2 Chainz.
2 Chainz said he took the Pell Grant, bought a pound, never looked back.
I respect him for that.
Would you not respect Ross if that was his deal?
With the corrections thing?
If he took his first check? Bought some bricks?
The whole reason why it's even
If you gotta, you know what I mean? Come
Nah,
on.
It's not the
nah,
same.
nah. I guess the
Why
whole
is it not the
reason.
same? It's the same thing.
No, it's not. The whole reason why it looks
Literally the
bad
same
is because
thing.
a PO is a cop.
I mean, but listen, this is Miami, Florida.
A CO is a cop.
There's a lot of dirty cops.
There are, but at the same time, you're not respected for being a cop, period. That's the whole
mean,
reason why
I
no
get
one
that.
takes that route.
I get that.
You know what I'm saying?
I get that. But what if he was just that fucking ballsy?
I don't think he's that.
What if he was just that ballsy? You gotta take risks to win.
This man is hilarious.
I'm just saying.
I guess.
So you're gonna go
That's
through
another perspective.
No.
Getting to the point though,
Yeah.
I was saying that the whole reason I want to know is because yes, that could be a possibility for him writing
Thank
the book,
you.
which
That's
could
what I'm
be
saying.
which could be very interesting. And at the same token, everybody been wanting to know because, like I said, that's not a respected position in, I guess, where we grew up. Like you grew up in the hood, nobody wants to be a cop, nobody wants to be a CO, nobody wants to be anywhere in that light. So not to say that I don't respect anybody that does it, of course.
I know some.
If you're
I
gonna
wanna
get
hear
your
about his
hustle up
baby
and do
mamas.
it.
I want to hear about his.
I know some freaky ass girls that's correction officers.
But for you to decide that you want to become a rapper after a CO, people not gonna take you serious. If a cop came up to you today and said, "Bro, I rap," you gonna listen to it? Exactly.
No,
if somebody,
yeah,
if somebody
I
came
would,
up to you
I
today
would.
and said,
But the better catalog.
All right. Better
But
yet.
the better catalog.
What you gotta do with anything?
Because we're talking about real life stories here,
Yeah.
okay?
Let me give another scenario. If you,
All right.
hold
Trick
on.
Daddy got his ass beat in Detroit by Trick
True
Trick.
that. True that. Hold on now.
That
Hold
nigga
on.
was old and out of his prime.
that nigga was
He
old and
wasn't
out of
in
his prime.
prime.
Oh wow. Oh my God.
Anyways,
You're a real piece of work.
I can
man.
see if you said somebody came down here and beat his ass.
that'd
in
be
his own
different.
city.
That'd be different. Yeah, that'd be different.
Detroit?
But
Nigga,
Didn't he get his ass
beat,
beat?
Eminem got his ass beat in
y'all
his
gonna
own
leave
city.
Trick
in
alone,
Detroit.
man. You gonna leave Trick alone, bro. Disrespect is too high.
I'm not disrespecting
You
him.
are
I'm just saying.
kind of disrespectful.
Okay, you disrespecting Rick Ross. He's one of our legends. Whether you
I
like it or
didn't
not.
say he was a legend. You're asking about better catalog. I will always say that.
I'm not saying Trick not a legend.
Okay, but what I'm saying is
You
Trick
taking
is-
his legacy away with what you saying,
I'm not
though?
taking away his legacy.
That's
What
what you're
happened?
doing right
Happened.
now.
Did it not? Am I
Yeah,
telling lies?
but you ain't gotta bring it up. That's
You
what I'm
don't.
saying.
But am I
You
telling
don't.
lies?
You don't.
Ali lost fights, but you don't ever hear nobody talking about that.
I mean, he lost fights when he was old.
Oh, exactly.
Trick Daddy wasn't that
But
old.
you don't hear nobody
The
talking
nigga was like
about
31.
it, man.
The nigga was like 31 years old.
But every time they
man.
bring
Trick
up,
like
oh, this
69.
man right here,
Trick ain't
man.
fucking 60.
69.
Shut
You
your
gotta
ass
stop.
up.
You gotta
What are you
stop.
talking about?
You gotta relax. That's true. But like I was saying, if somebody came up to you, you locked up, you in a cell, and a correction officer came up to you and was like, "Hey, bro, I rap. I got this mixtape I want you to hear when you get
Don't
out."
kill.
You know what I'm saying? That's the reason why it was not respected at the time. So I want to find out when I watch this.
No, that's why we
What
got
is
no
the
unity.
reason? What you mean?
Why?
Because y'all don't want to give niggas a chance.
You stupid, man. He gonna try to make this objective. Like, no. No, good try, but no.
I guess we'll wait till the book drop. Are you pre-ordering?
I pre-ordered it.
I'm gonna read it.
I'm gonna read it.
I support
Just
them.
like I read Gucci books.
So can I borrow your copy?
Nope, kiss my ass.
Nah, buy your own copy, man. Support the hood, man. Support the hood.
Green. Nope.
I'll buy it.
Okay, I'll borrow your copy.
Oh, Lord. Get your own copy, man. But I guess besides that,
what's the next one?
rap robberies. What's going on? Talk to me. Talk to me.
You know more about this.
We just watched the video. Why being Almighty J getting robbed? You just watched
robberies.
it. I mean, yeah, that's a few niggas that got robbed. What's his name?
YMB Almighty J.
Yeah,
that's the one that was fucking Black China. So apparently some niggas a lot of niggas been getting robbed though. Like now that I'm thinking about it,
Young Dolph just got robbed.
He got robbed in New York. Like 19 niggas jumped him and was like, take his chain. Then kicked him on the back of the head and shit. Got it on IG Live. That shit is terrible, bro.
That looks staged though. Kind of
Number one, should we be like supporting this? Like, what's y'all outlook on this?
On what? Niggas
on rappers getting robbed and it being news?
Rappers been getting robbed. This ain't nothing new.
Nah, we know that, but like, what's your outlook on it? Like, what do you think?
Niggas should maybe beef up their security instead of buying chains. Like, for every chain you buy, you should get like a security.
I think it depends on what kind of rapper you is. If you're a commercial rapper, yeah, you need security. If you're a real street rapper, they're not thinking about security.
Well, that's when you really need security.
No, I'm saying you probably, but I'm saying you probably
they shot his ass.
But that's what I'm saying. He probably feel like he still got the tough guy ego. Like, fuck, I need security for. But
listen, the toughest nigga, one of the toughest niggas of all time is 50 Cent when he first came into rap.
You think he's the toughest nigga of all time?
When he first came into rap, yeah. The nigga got shot 9 times and lived to tell about it. That's pretty fucking tough. Is it not?
Lord.
That's not tough?
What he did to you?
Let's see you survive 9 fucking shots. Tough guy.
What he did to you, Mar? Tell us.
He's a bully.
He's a bully?
Okay.
Oh, he's a tough guy.
So he's right.
Okay, we're gonna
quote unquote
tough guy.
All right, so who's your opinion of a tough guy?
Yeah, who's a tough guy
as an artist?
I'm not even gonna say tough guy. I'm saying like real in the street stuff, like Jeezy.
So you don't think 50 really?
So you don't think Jeezy walking around with hella security?
He probably do now, but I'm talking about like around the time like when him and Gucci was doing like the whole beef thing.
Clearly, Gucci didn't have security.
Them niggas was not walking around with security.
Because he had to kill a nigga.
Yeah, you get what I'm saying?
To get that bounty off his chain.
Yeah, you get what I'm saying? Like they was putting hits on each other.
So
and
you don't
stuff
think 50
like
was
that.
on that level?
He put a hit on the nigga so icy chain.
But that's what I'm saying. Like I feel like real in the street niggas, they not thinking about security.
Okay.
But like commercial rapper, yeah. Nigga.
So those are two you gonna name?
But I mean, once you get a little bit of money. And you rap about that street shit, you probably might want to get security.
You probably might want to, but they're probably not thinking in that.
So true, think about it. Niggas who that happened to. Gucci. Niggas came to come get that
Gucci
chain.
showed what he was about.
Yeah, he did. I'll tell you who didn't. Dolph.
Don't do Dolph like that.
Oh,
I like Dolph.
He got
I like Dolph too.
But they probably called Dolph
He got
slipping.
shot 100 times,
They
man.
probably called Dolph slipping.
They tried to catch Gucci slipping, but he was strapped. Unfortunately, Dolph wasn't. No. But he lived to tell about it, which makes him tough.
This man right here, man. I
can't deal with him. I
can't deal with him. So basically the story said that Young Dolph got...
No, who else is tough? Hold on. You know who else is tough? Tupac Shakur. My nigga took 5 and lived to tell about it. My nigga took like what, 4 more in the car?
Yeah.
And lived 7 days after?
Then they killed him.
You don't want to tell my nigga? You don't want to say my nigga tough?
Sleep emoji.
Right. Okay. This fucking guy. What were you saying, my friend?
I was saying Dolph got robbed, but I think it wasn't a real robbery. Somebody broke in his car, so he wasn't held up at gunpoint. Nobody hit him, so he's still tough.
I think they tired of robbing.
He's still tough. At the end of the day, I guess. Right. He was at Cracker Barrel, and I guess his car was parked out front, and I guess somebody rode by, seen it at Cracker Barrel, dog. You just trying to get
First of all, his cars are detectable. He have the
bulletproof whips and shit.
No, but he got the camouflage mat on all of his cars, so it's like
we know that's
spot you.
Yeah, for real. So somebody
just
ride by.
Camouflage mat on there, Yukon?
Let's go see what's in there.
Is that Dolph?
Let's go see what's in there.
I bet it's 10 bands in that ashtray.
So yeah, they got him. So I guess that does say that he raps about stuff he's really about, because all that stuff was in the car. They found the Glock in the car. I think we know why he got caught slipping. when they robbed him, the Glock was in the car.
But
so
that's
somebody ran up on him and shot him.
Or they robbed his car.
Wait, I'm helping you with your point. If somebody would have ran up on him at Cracker Barrel, his gun was in the car. So is he not still a tough guy?
No, he's stupid for leaving his gun in the car.
But he still got it. You just don't take it in Cracker Barrel.
Because you've been shot before.
In Cracker Barrel?
So you still take your gun in Cracker Barrel?
Nigga, if somebody shot me and I live to tell about it, nigga, I'm taking my gun everywhere.
Oh, Lord.
Cracker Barrel, though?
Yes. Listen to where you're at. Cracker Barrel. I'm a nigger in Cracker Barrel. I'm bringing the fire.
I'm done.
I'm bringing the fire. If any place on earth that I'm going and I'm bringing the fire and I'm a nigga, it's Cracker Barrel.
Okay.
If I'm a nigga, I'm bringing the fire, Cracker Barrel.
We get it.
All right, that makes sense, right?
We get it.
Black, Cracker Barrel, fire,
point made.
protection, nooses, MAGA, hats. It's not going down.
Point made.
It's not going down, fam.
Okay. I don't know how to pick up off of that. But,
Did it make sense?
I guess I'll segue into this.
Listen, I'm gonna sum it up. If you're black, you take your black ass to Cracker Barrel, bring the fire. Don't give a fuck if you leave the church
they got the point.
Taking your grandma with you, bring the fire.
I think they get the point.
All right.
I think they get the point.
As long as my people get it, man.
And I guess, we'll segue into this Bring the Fire segment with a Let's Rap segment. I want to shout out an artist locally, you know what I'm saying, I've been doing this thing and spreading the word in XYZ. Flo Kidd, he dropped a freestyle, practice on weekends, and basically was holding like a noose around the neck, I guess to symbolize our chains, the new noose.
Can you guys play it?
Yeah.
I'll play it.
We talking about practice. Look, NMB Savior, look. My favorite rappers made me wish for flashy jewels. All in all, white people looking at me like it's a noose. Cause we slaving to materialism, that's what we choose. Now a nigga murder for change, mama on every news. It's like the bigger the piece, the bigger the image. I was insecure, needed a chain to bring in women, That Jesus peace won't save you from all the sin. And still black with colored diamonds, us niggas don't get no privilege, man. White owners control us with furry minks. Diamonds and naked women fall victim before you blink. Will you fall into depression if you can't afford a link? Man, I'm trying to change the ways that black humans really think. You got a house around your neck, condos on every arm, but you laid upon your rent, gotta hit it like Barry Bonds. Look, do as you please, not the type to come and preach. But I guess a chain is way better than hanging from a tree, right? And I ain't saying you can't cop the shit. Stop putting material shit first, man. It's more to life. I hope you niggas learn something.
What y'all think? Did you watch it?
I think I need to take these off.
Oh, yeah. Well, just explain how you feel about the whole thing first, and then
I think it's
how you feel. Do you feel like the chain is a new noose? Like, do you feel like that?
I don't think like he's talking more about just.
Yeah, we just finished talking about somebody getting robbed and taking chains.
Yeah. I think he's more so just talking about material things in general. Because, like, even if you're not into chains, I think he's just more so talking about, like, things that make you a slave, right? Mm-hmm. Like, think about why niggas spend money on the shit they spend it on, right? Mm-hmm. They're not doing it because, it genuinely makes me happy. I'm doing it because I want to look a certain way to certain people.
Right.
That can make you a slave of whatever it is, whether it be a chain,
I agree.
whether it be a car, whether
I
it be
agree.
shoes, whatever. Some people just genuinely like cars. I get that, but to niggas who ain't had shit, yeah, you could be a slave to some shit for sure.
How you feel about that, Meats? Is a chain a noose? Yes or no? As both of y'all got chains on.
I know that's what I'm like. I mean, personally, I think I like chains for different reasons, but I don't think it's a noose. I think it's all in how you carry yourself.
With. You wear it for different reasons. Like, what do you wear it for?
Like, for instance, I have different chains. Like, I have a chain with the
Why you gotta do that?
What are you doing? Yeah, why are you doing
Go
all
ahead.
that?
I'm listening to you tell the story.
Like, I have a crucifix chain.
Okay.
Like, I would say, we're not getting into religion, but I have a crucifix chain. I believe in, a higher power did die for us. Mm-hmm. I have a evil eye chain, which protects me from bad spirits. So I believe it's the meaning of it. Some people, like, what I don't care for, what I would say I get why he's saying it's a noose because it's holding us down. I don't like the whole gaudy, like
big fucking
the
Cuban
big
links.
and like you're
Fucking
like
breaking the neck and shit.
when you bust down just stupid. Yeah, you're just busting down dumb stuff. Like I don't care for that. Like if you're wearing something like nice,
let her talk, man.
He's stupid. Like, we was just like, something nice, simple. Like, you like to look nice. Like, you know how, like, Pimp C say on the thing, like, we come from gold. Like, that's why we dripped in gold. We come from gold. Like, but if you're...
He also said, take that monkey shit off because you're embarrassing us.
And that's how I feel. Mm-hmm. That's how I feel. Like, if you're doing, like, the nice, simple, like, okay, I look nice. Like, you know how, like, when a guy wears, like, the turtleneck with the chain on it looks nice.
Speaking of taking that monkey shit off, hey, Gabby.
But, like, when you do, like, the whole gaudy, like, you know how, like, even with Hov, like, when Hov step out, he don't do the whole big chain
Nah,
thing.
he don't.
And
yeah, he did.
No, he used to.
That's
what I'm saying. He used to. But I'm saying, like,
he even
now.
talk about it on raps now.
Yeah, like, now when he steps out, like, he'll do something nice, simple. Like, we do that. But, like, all that big, yeah.
Bro, the nigga was just walking around with the 5% piece when fucking Magna Carta came out. Hov was still
Magna Carta, how many years ago that was?
That was like 5 years ago.
Okay, niggas grow in 5 years.
No, they don't.
Yes,
they do.
Hov hasn't grown in 5 years.
Oh, Lord. Anyways,
is this y'all
before we get off topic, I guess what I was trying to say was when I saw the video, I guess my outlook on it was it has to be the chain because we do praise other material things. But why is a dude quick to buy a chain before you buy a car? You rent cars, you put them in a music video. You ain't even got a car, bro.
Yeah.
Why you buying a $60,000 chain? That is the noose.
You have a
you a
house.
slave to that now because instead of you getting your family together, making sure your kids eat, making sure your bills paid, you buying a chain.
You know what else niggas do?
That don't even make no sense, bro.
You know what else niggas do? Niggas, I gotta get them up. Niggas, some of these niggas out here go and get Airbnb month to month.
Really?
Yeah.
That's a real thing.
Y'all niggas some fucking losers.
That's a real thing.
Y'all niggas out here still going to rent and roll.
Oh God.
Some of y'all niggas still going to rent and roll.
We need proof.
Nah, niggas still going to rent and roll. Nigga, you a fucking loser. Some of y'all niggas buying foreign cars cash. That's not smart, nigga. You should lease. It's not. Don't be ashamed to lease, nigga. If you know what I'm saying. As soon as you drive a bitch off the lot and lose value, you stupid. You stupid as fuck. What else niggas doing?
I don't think that's the point Tino was trying
niggas
to make, but okay.
niggas around here spending money on hoes, buying all kind of, take them to the goddamn, niggas are taking
Pandora.
Niggas are taking to the goddamn, whatchamacallit, taking bitches to the Cheesecake Factory, letting them order strawberry lemonade,
What's wrong
popcorn, shrimp, all type of shit. Y'all niggas stupid. Y'all niggas got nooses. Stupid. That's all I gotta say about
Let's
that.
tell Flo
Take
Kidd
that
to put out
monkey
his
shit
next
off,
album.
nigga. You embarrassing us. Shout out to Flo Kidd. What else you gotta say?
I
think you
he's
did it.
done.
You done?
Yeah, I think you did it.
Alright, cool. Y'all niggas stop going to rent roll. Stop hitting them people up on Airbnb.
Yeah.
Getting your little shit.
Yeah. Get off your chest.
On the month to month.
Get off your
nigga,
chest.
Go sign a lease, nigga.
Talk to him. Sign
go
a lease.
sign a lease and get your own keys to the house,
Yeah.
nigga.
Oh.
Niggas be leaving the club in a rented Porsche. Niggas leave the club in a rented Porsche. Be grabbing on your arm like this all night long. Talking about, let me buy you a drink. Nigga gotta text his mama to let him in the house at the end of the night. You're a loser.
Wow.
You're a loser.
Let them know.
You're a loser.
I think you summed it up.
Cut this shit off. Cut it off. Cut this shit off. We out.
It's the Rap Platform Podcast. Your boy Big Tino.
All the way JR in this motherfucker.
Each fouls.